When we have enough free software and I call, we'll throw out this dirty lesson sounds evermore. When we have enough free software and I call, we'll throw out this dirty lesson sounds evermore.
I think everything should be working. How is everybody doing? No face today. But how is everybody going? Welcome, 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 welcome. Hands? Yes, you're gonna see a lot of those today. How is is this too bright? I know there's like this bright section here. It should be fine. I can turn one of my lights off if I need to. Brodie hand reveal. Yeah, it's not like literally every single video is just hands everywhere. Think it looks fine? Okay, I will keep it as it is then. What a clean desk. The reason it's clean is because I cleaned it. There would normally be a mouse pad right here, but I feel like the mouse pad's like too much going on, so I decided to just stop it and remove it for now. Grey shirt today. We have this one, this shirt from Uniqlo. So, we have things. We have screwdrivers. I only need one of these, but we have screwdrivers, and we have little plastic model snips. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully it stays in focus. We'll see. We'll see. So, what we're doing, and I've had stuff sitting around for a while now. It was just a matter of, what's the girl on your mouse pad? That was a YouTube merch. That was the Gabby Bell mouse pad. Microplastic is better than Barbie doll. You have slim fingers, good for building. I will take that as a compliment, I think. Yeah. Anyway, how is everybody going? How was your Halloween, if you do Halloween? If not, how has your weekend been going? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn a fan on because it's fucking warm in here already.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Building from AUR. No, we are building in real world today. Nobody showed up for my candy. Well, that means more for you. I have the same screwdriver set. Yeah, I bought this years ago. I think the only one we need is this one. So we'll just take that out. Anyway, here, you know, okay, sure, fine Twitch people, I'll give you what you want. If you really want that, give me 1 second. Let me go, bring the stream manager. There you go. What's the model? So, technically not a model, built in the same way as a model, but we have a mini 4-wheel drive car. So, for any of you who might be in places like the Philippines or Japan or Indonesia, you may recognize this. You may recognize what this is. But I feel like a lot of the Westerners here probably have literally no idea unless you have played a game known as Yakuza. So, let me do a bit of a introduction for what we are building today. So, who has played Yakuza 0? Let's see. Nope. From Eastern Europe, I have no idea. Looks like a regular car. Cargo fast, Golem Tiger. There we go. There we go. I knew there'd be at least one person here who knew what we were doing today. Nope, but heard about it. Okay, let me show you just a video of Yakuza, and then I'll show you the real life equivalent. So, here we go. Here we have a Yakuza video, which makes it vastly cooler than it is in real life, but it's still cool nonetheless.
How can the children even afford this? It's the parents. The parents afford the money. Oh, I'm keeping
Add
up
jump
with
scare.
it.
Well, that's a you problem.
Nope, never mind.
So, this is the digital representation in Yakuza.
I don't know. Actually, this is kind of close.
However, this is also it is based on a real thing called mini 4-wheel drive. So, then comb the beard. You can't even see me comb the beard. Wait, can we get my head? Here you go. Here's my head. There's my balding patch on my head. Wow, I didn't realize my hair was getting that thin. So, anyway, let me show you an actual race. Here we go. Here's an actual race in real life. So we are building one of these cars. That is what we are doing today. Now, I do not have a track to show you it racing, but maybe we'll do that another time. Yeah. So, with that out of the way, so they're EVs. Yes, they are powered by electric batteries. I also have bowls over here for parts. So, we have in here gears of various descriptions. These are the battery terminal things. We'll deal with those later. Screws of various pieces. And in here is the magic. Here is the motor that does everything. Now, I do have other motors as well. We'll put the white bell in for today. But let me just grab the other ones. Le motor. So, we have other ones in here. So the reason why I'm building a car in the first place is we have a local club here. This is mainly a thing that people do in Japan, and there's places outside of there that have places as well. But it's like, we have a small club here, and we're building up the club, so I was like, let's build my own car. So I will test these out some other time, and we'll have to mess around with that, especially once I decide to actually get it. Here equals Australia. Yes, here as in Australia. So we'll put those to the side for now. Yeah. What's the power on that thing? Well, let me see what does this one do? Torque load 1.4 to 1.9 Newton meters. 17,000 to 21,000 RPM. So fast for a thing that's made of plastic. Very fast for a thing that's made of plastic. We have some, I think this is the gear lube. And these are your little shafts for the wheels, I believe. Yeah, we'll put all of that over there. Nothing else in there. No. Okay, so there are instructions here, and we will be looking at them. Those are our tires. Let's just leave the rest of the stuff in here for now, and then we'll go from there. Oh, these are the stickers that make it look like this, because right now it looks a little like this. Yeah. So we'll deal with those ones later as well. Hello, Upside Down Linux Man. Do they sell foam tires? I can actually show you some of the like upgrade parts that we can get. So if we go to Tamiya's website, English products. So this is the car that I have. This is the Astura MA chassis. So there are different chassis. If you want to enter in competition for some with that's some serious power. That's just standard. I will be racing at the club. But we don't really have any proper tournaments here yet. We have like local club-based events. So let's go to compatible parts. And let's see. Let's go, where is it? Wheels and tires. So yes, here are your sponge tires. Or if you really want to run sponge tires, you'd probably only be running these for like big jump tracks. But, you know, they do exist. I don't really know if anyone who really talks about these being that important. Now, the problem is a lot of the content for mini four-wheel drive is not in English. So that does make things slightly inconvenient for me. But, you know, you have a whole range of things. You have hard carbon wheels if you want those. You have a lot of, honestly, a lot of the stuff ends up just becoming like racing. Just learn Japanese easy. See, this is the problem. A lot of the content is in Japanese, but then there's just a lot of creators from like the Philippines as well. So I've got to learn more languages. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. Let me just go back to here. And okay, this I believe is the instructions. So we have, and the nice thing about this is we do have English text. So that's good. It recommends tweezers as well. I am gonna go find some, just on the off chance that I need those. Now, I don't have tweezers for model building, but I do have these tweezers, and this is about as good as we're gonna get. Majority of Filipinos can speak English, yes, but the ones that were making the videos couldn't, or at least were not making it in English. So, yeah. Let's see. Use the package, etc. to keep small parts safe. Okay, well, I've got a bowl, and that's gonna do the job. Apply grease to multiple places, then rotate the gears. Okay, that's a later problem. So, step number 1 is get chassis. Okay, we can do that. Step number 1 completed. I will put this over here for now. I do not have a lot of space to work with, so I'll put those there, I reckon. Okay, so get the A12 parts. Okay, so what are the A12 parts? Here is the fun plastic model stuff. Okay. Why are you building the package yourself? Is it not on the AUR? Sadly not. So, okay. So the A12 parts are going to... Are they labeled? Oh, they are. 12. Okay, so 12 are these little doohickeys down here. They are going into that. Are they directional? They are not directional by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, well. Gunpla Streams event. There actually is a store near me that sells Gunpla. So we could do that. Like that's not impossible. Recommend sanding the cut edge or they won't go in smooth. Well, I didn't think that far. You know what? I don't have sandpaper, but I do have a desk. Could I just rub it against the desk? Is that an option? So yeah, it's just those parts. That's the only ones we need here. A12, and they go in the thingies. Okay, well, I've never built plastic model stuff, so let's just go for it. Maybe I should do this in the bowl so they don't go flying somewhere. Yeah, we'll do that. Probably not coarse enough. Do I have a nail file? There's a nail file on the tweezers. It didn't suggest having any, so I think we might be fine. I don't know. Who knows? And that's why I said have a bowl here so they don't go flying. Okay. Yeah, there is definitely a little nib there. Just rub it against your beard. Yeah, that's actually, maybe the desk will work. Also, if I lose power, there's a thunderstorm right now. So, yeah. That's fun. Wait for the C-clips. Those are evil. Can I just maybe trim that little bit of extra plastic off? Oh, yeah, no, that should work. Yeah, that's fine. Poor desk. It's fine. It's a cheap desk anyway. Yeah, we can just trim a little bit of extra plastic off. That'll work. Yeah, that's working. Okay. It should be fine. Theoretically. Okay, cool. So, we have the little thingies, and the little thingies go in here. Yeah, that worked. Okay, cool. Okay, my plan didn't seem to cause any problems. They are not directional though, are they? No, they're definitely not. Okay. Oh, it's raining now. Okay, maybe that one needs a little bit of a No, I just gotta get the angle right. Should be it. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. No problems. Yeah. Okay. I am a genius. That one. I forgot which hole I didn't put it in. Also, I'm gonna put some music on, just so we're not sitting here in silence, basically. How's the audio level, by the way? Do we want to go quieter? I reckon we probably want to go a bit quieter. How is that? Quieter, or are we still good? Maybe like there? Okay, cool. Where'd my YouTube chat go? There's my YouTube chat. Fine? Fine, okay, cool. Okay, so we have finished step 1. It only took us 20 minutes. Okay, step 2 is we get gear pink, and then we get the hex shaft, and we stick it in the hole. Wait, which side of the... Hold up. Which... Which side of the car is that? That is this one. Yeah, that's this one. Because the back side has like a little nib on it. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if that came through. I heard that. Yeah, that was Jesus Christ. Yeah. So apologies if we DC. Okay. So we get a shaft. I have a shaft. I will show you my shaft. Maybe in the after party. Okay, and we need one of the pink gears. I'm very happy they're color coded. That makes things easier. Does Brodie know how to open a plastic bag? Now that is the real question. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh god. Maybe open it a bit more. I don't want to take everything else out. Okay. Green, you can stay in there for now. That's a later problem. Okay. So. What we do is we take my... Where did my shaft go? Oh, it's over here. I really need a bigger building area. Okay, so we take... shaft. We take gear. Gear goes in that hole. And then we hold it in place and we shove that through the hole. And then it... Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're just doing one side for now. Is that all we need to do? Just put the thing in the thing? Okay. I think we're good. Is just gonna be innuendos? Yes. Get ready for it. Okay. We have achieved step number 2. What is this random ass order? Okay. Okay, step number 3 is we are... Wait, okay, what is... Yeah, this is a weird order. So it's going, you do gear 1, and then do the wheels for it, and then you do gear 2, and then do the wheels for that. Why didn't you just do all the wheels at once? Why would I... Why would... Okay, you know what? Fine. We're gonna do things out of order. I know. This might cause problems. But we're gonna do things in an order that makes more sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the second gear. And then we're gonna do the wheels. Because that's an order that makes sense. So... Oh, the gear fell out. Maybe this is why it suggested to do it in the other order. Okay. Then we'll put gear here. We'll put the thing in my hole. And it slides right on through. There we go. Okay. Don't have the shaft fall out. Nope, that one fell out as well. You know what? We're just gonna... It's fine. They're gonna keep falling out until the wheels are on. Okay, you're just gonna go over to the side here, and we'll deal with you later. Okay, so now's for the fun part. By the fun part, I mean cutting more plastic. So we have these things known as tires. Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen them before. They're this very unique invention that is like unique to plastic models. And here we have these things called wheels. They're probably about as good as the wheels you get on your car. They are made of plastic. You can actually get metal ones. But we got the plastic ones today because I didn't buy any metal ones. No one knows who invented them? Is that actually true? Does no one know who invented the wheel? Okay, so let's do the fun part. We are cutting. That's the wrong way to use plastic cutters. Cutting. What? Okay, let's just go all down one side first. Yeah, that works. And then whoop. Let me know if I ever do anything that's slightly off frame. I like my desk ends here, but like it's not the best positioning for stuff. So just let me know if I put anything too low. I don't know why plastic models are obsessed with these, like, plastic, like, things. I don't know why you don't just put every part into a bag. Are plastic model people just obsessed with cutting things? Is that the logic? Is this like the big desire for why everything is like this? I don't understand. As someone who doesn't build plastic models, I've never understood why everything is like, it is, you know, attached in this way instead of just in a bag. Does it like keep things safe? I guess we're talking gunpla. It makes a lot of sense, right? Pretty sure it's from the manufacturing process. That makes a lot of sense. Popular theory is every culture invented the wheel independently. There is no single source. Isn't it just injection molding? Oh, yes, that would make a lot of sense, actually. Okay, we'll put that over there. Is there any little sharp edges on it? I'm gonna slightly clean that up. This is what happens when you don't have a sandpaper or file. You just end up trying to do what you can like this. There we go. That should be fine. You will buy different parts based on their ideology, just like the lineage history. Actually, yes. Okay, we're gonna just sidetrack again. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me just side tangent back to this. So, let's go back to what's a good example? Gears. So, the basic gear ratio is 3.5 to 1. But there are different gear ratios you can get for your cars as well. And you can choose to get carbon reinforced gears if you want. Then the real part of like the heavy customization is when it comes to the attachments on the car. So, actually, let me see if I can find a good example of a car. Mini 4-wheel drive car. Customized. Yeah, here we go. So this is someone who's done like a lot of customization. So we've got our rollers here. These are still pretty stock rollers. They help you stay on the track, but you've got this carbon fiber front bumper, which you can attach things to. I think that's a side damper here. So when you hit the wall, it like sort of, I guess, helps you from flying off the track. Here we have like the vertical bouncy weights. So if you jump, then you will like be knocked back down to the track. Basically the way a lot of people describe customizing these cars is vibes. Like there's like good ideas for general sorts of layouts of tracks, but frankly a lot of it is vibes. So if you think something's gonna work, you might as well try it. And the parts aren't that expensive, right? Like this motor I showed you earlier, it's more expensive for me because I have to import it, but this only costs $7. Right? And yeah, obviously $7 is not nothing, but if we're talking about like customizing RC cars, like this is like doing this is vastly cheaper than RC cars, and obviously vastly cheaper than like, you know, actual cars. Anyway, that is it getting brighter in here? Okay, let me just turn one of my lights off. You gotta let me just do this for a second. Okay. How's this? That's my legs. Here you go. Leg. I do have pants on, just in case you're curious. There we go. That's better. Please enable dark mode on your desk. I want you guys to be able to see stuff, so we're not going to do that. I did not know he streams as well. That's because I don't do it that much, at least on this channel. Here. Let's get rid of that one. It should be fine. That's not going to be on the track, so, actually, no, that would be, because that's where the tire sits. Oh, I can clean it up. It's not going to stop the part going on, it's just not going to be as clean. I might have to sand that afterwards. He's too busy streaming on Brodie on games instead. Yeah, usually. Twilight mode. The panels are dark mode and the desk are light mode using Breeze Twilight. You know what? I might actually... I kind of want to propose a Breeze Twilight to the KDE people. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, cool. I think those are good enough. Now we're on to tires. Lego is the world's #1 tire manufacturing company. Really? Oh, speaking of tires and RC stuff, if you recognize the name Tamiya, Tamiya also makes RC cars. So anyone who might not know about this, but does know the name Tamiya, they also do a lot of other plastic model stuff. So you might know their name from one of those things. Tamiya does a lot of things. I want to get that little nib off. I don't like that. And it's not great, but should be fine. Breeze Twilight is already a thing. Are you joking? I think is it a thing? Maybe add a 3D printer to really customize your car. So, okay, I'll go into this afterwards, but there are actually like rules around what you're allowed to do, and we follow in the club. We follow Tamiya rules.
Brodie, you plonker. I already created Breeze Twilight years ago.
Did you?
Free.
Oh, I didn't know that. So there are rules on what kinds of things you can do. So if I was to just build the car and then race the car as is, so race it with this regular motor, race it with all the stock parts, that would be racing in a class known as box stock. So you're racing an out-of-the-box stock car. Now you might say, oh, wouldn't all the cars be the same then? Some cars default to having different gear ratios. Some have different weights. Also, there is this thing known as braking in a motor. So this is where you start getting into the stupid shit. People will buy DC power supplies, like, those scientific power supplies you would have you know, in chemistry class or whatever, and they'll run the motor at different voltages to try to get as much power out of it as possible. Now, the problem, yes, name the car Smokey. You know exactly what's going to happen if you do this. If you fuck up and you run it too long at too high voltage, you will break something. Might not be legal and might not, my understanding is it is, but maybe there's different sets of rules where it's not. Yeah, breaking them into mineral oil for a day. Yeah. Okay, someone actually, there's at least one person here who knows what they're talking about. Okay. But yeah, that's usually, like, it's also, like, the junior class, because, you know, it's cheap to just buy a car and then, you know, just run it as is. Whereas when you start getting into, like, the big ridiculous class is open class. The open class is where people start doing things like, they will cut the chassis. They will shave down their wheels, or shave down their tires to have as little tire surface as possible, to get as little weight as possible. In open class, you can do like a lot of really cooked things that are like very much you're gonna break your car if you screw them up. We mainly run the Tamiya stock class in the club, so we will run like regular cars that you can use any of the like tournament legal parts. Now you might be asking, are there tournament not legal parts? Yes, there are. Tamiya Wiki Plasma Dash. And yes, in case you're curious, there is a wiki. So, this is a motor from 96. And this is not a tournament, this is a single shaft. So this motor we have here, this is a double shaft motor. So I couldn't even run it in my car if I wanted to. This is a motor that is not legal in tournaments because it is insanely fast. 29,000 RPM. 25, what is that, centimeters of torque? That's a weird unit. This is not, generally not allowed anywhere. Unless, in like open classes, you can do whatever you want. Or like open tournaments they have like custom rules, but like the general Tamiya rules don't allow this because it's too good. Anyway, let us keep going and actually do the thing that I was supposed to be doing, which was taking these tires and putting them onto the wheels. So, we take the tire and we try to jam that on. Oh, that's actually not as hard as I thought it would be. And look at that. We have achieved wheel. Why was it so difficult to invent the wheel? That's like 2 steps. Why didn't they just invent them like hundreds of thousands of years ago? This is actually really easy. There we go. I actually thought this would be harder to do. I was actually concerned that getting the tires on would actually require like somewhat more effort to do. Is that how cavemen felt? Yeah, this is how cavemen felt when they found the rubber tire tree. I have the same yellow screwdriver. Yeah, the Stanley screwdriver. Yeah. Oh, I don't like how much of a bump there is there. That should be fine. I didn't have the internet back then, so they didn't know where to look up the info. Why didn't they just why didn't they just open up their computer? What are they stupid? Okay, there we go. We have achieved wheel. Okay. Now Now we get our thing where our shaft is constantly falling out of the hole. And now I think, do we just stick it in the hole? Is that all we do? Okay, here we go. Oh, there's a warning here. Ooh. Oh, let's see the warning. Okay. So, I don't know if you can read that. Caution. Do not jam your hand down on the table. That's bad. We don't do that. Instead, we should gently caress the wheel onto the shaft. Caution. Attach left and right wheels at the same time with the chassis in correct position as shown. Brodie, you should gently fondle it. I guess I should. I guess we will do something like... what's the best way to handle it? What is it recommending? It's recommending we do it like this. Okay, you know what? We'll follow your rules. You know what? Maybe that's why it suggests to do one at a time. I understand now why it suggests to do one at a time, because the other one's just gonna fall out. Okay, maybe Tamiya knows what they're doing. Okay. I need that to be... Get in the hole. Okay. So, we do that. And now, I guess we do... that. And then we can do the other side. Put my fingers under there. And now we do... that, I think. Oh, yeah, I feel it sliding in. Okay, I think we have achieved wheel. We have achieved vehicle. Oh my god. And lots of rattle room there so they can move around. It's not a functional vehicle, but we have achieved vehicle. We have now achieved horse and buggy. Made of plastic. I can't even put it in one side of the hole. Okay. Okay. Now this should be easy. Now that we've stuck it in one hole, so we'll do it like that. We'll drop it on there. And then we'll go from this side slightly into the hole. And then we can do the other side. Put our finger under there. Then we jam those together. And I think we have achieved the basics of a vehicle. Okay, now we are done, right? No, now we are just getting started. Don't you worry. Okay. Because we eventually need... Okay, here we go. Now we take... Okay, we take the battery... front. Okay, front. Yes, this is the front. Okay. We take the battery terminal stuff, these ones, and we jam those together. Never worked for me. Why can't I be as lucky as Brodie? Well, that's what happens when you gotta do it in front of a crowd. You gotta improvise. Okay, screw it, we're getting the plastic cutters. Here we go. Okay, maybe they didn't help that much. Eh. Okay, so look at all this copper. We can sell it for like, I don't know how much money actually. It's like a few grams of copper. How much is copper worth per kilogram right now? Okay, so these two? I think it's these two. Wait. Yeah, that looks like that one. And then... Yeah, okay, those are the ones we want. Yeah, okay. These are separate copper pieces we can deal with later. Would you be listening to Eurobeat while listening to this. If you can find me some legally distinct Eurobeat that is, like, I can play on stream, I will happily play the legally distinct Eurobeat. $11 per kilogram. This is like, I don't know, probably like 5 cents. I don't know. I don't know how much this weighs. Okay, so what are we actually doing with this? So we are... Okay, we need our A9 pieces as well. A9 are these clippy boys here. Okay, so we'll put those copper pieces there. And they're both 9? They're both 9s. Okay. Are we rich yet? We will be soon. Here we go. I now understand why people like building plastic models. This makes sense to me. Okay, so we have clippy boys. So that's front of car. So we take you and you go... Where is it actually going? Here? Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that's, yeah, that looks right. And it fit in, it fit in the hole, okay. Unusual to see you on a Sunday. I had meant to stream yesterday, and then literally just as I was about to start streaming, I got a call from my mum, and she was like, hey, we're coming around in like 5 minutes. So, that didn't happen. It's a nice hobby. Building an RC is calm. It gets expensive really quick. Money pit. Yeah, I have no doubt about that. Okay, so... Now, Clippy Boy. What is... Wait. Let me show you this diagram. Wait. Snap! What? Oh my... I love this diagram. That's all it says. It just shows a picture and says snap. Very helpful, thank you. What do we actually... Okay, so... It looks like it goes that way. So it goes in... there? Oh, okay. Right, that makes sense. I was okay. I was overthinking it. Oh, it's... Okay, it's actually angled in a way that makes sense. Okay. So we just stick it in. Boop. Okay. Then I assume there's some way to get them out afterwards if I wanted to change the terminals, but that's a future problem. You know, I was just looking back on the diagram. I realized I didn't actually, I didn't grease the shaft. I think the wheels might need to come off for a moment. I forgot to grease the shaft. Oops. Okay. Well, let's hope they come off relatively easily. Okay. Easy enough. Yeah. Okay. So we just need one of them off, and then we'll be fine. Okay. Make sure you grease your shaft. Always grease your shaft. Apply grease with to places with this grease mark. Okay. Okay, well, we'll apply grease to places with this grease mark. Let me just... Do I have a tissue here yet? Let's clean up some of the extra. Okay. I guess I probably could have done this with the wheel on. It's probably not that big of a deal. Yeah, you know what? I probably could have done this with the wheel on. How much should we use marine grease because it doesn't wash away in the rain? I see. And it's cheaper to buy a kilo tube. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about the, like, kind of grease that's recommended. And then people especially making clear, like, grease and lube are not the same thing. Which is not a discussion I thought I'd ever have to have. Apparently it's important. Apparently you apparently need to know, you should know your grease and lube well. Is this Hot Wheels? Well, they might run hot if you overcook the engine. Okay, that feels a lot better. Okay, yeah. Always remember to use your grease before you stick your shaft in. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a million times better. Yeah, okay. Phrasing? I don't know what you're talking about. Where did my grease lid go? Here we go. Okay, cool. Now, back to terminals. That's what we were doing. Yeah, we're installing the terminal. Okay, so, does this car drive under Linux? It drives under the sheer force of electricity, but I guess you could install a computer on it if you wanted to. What the hell is this diagram? Okay. Okay, so we take you. Yes?
Maybe he'll be able to SSH into it after all. Now he's installing Getty to it.
And then we take you, and we stick you in that one. Yep. Okay, cool. That looks wrong? I don't think it looks wrong. Maybe it does. Nah, it's gotta be right. Nah, there we go. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, now everything's installed correctly. Free mobile racing game vibed music. Again, if somebody has some I can play this music on YouTube audio, I would be happy to put it on. If somebody has suggestions, feel free to send them my way. Sandstorm? Darude Sandstorm. I've not listened to that. I don't think I've ever listened to that song. as like a serious song to listen to. Maybe I did when I was a kid. Like, it's always just been a meme song. Okay, now we take clip and we snap. Okay. What if I sent you a bad Star Trek parody? Could you play that? If it is good with DMCA, I can play anything. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We've now achieved step 7. Okay, onwards to step numero... That's 14. What? Where's step 8? Seven, 14. What? Ah, there's another page. That'll do it. Maybe I should learn how paper works. Okay, we found step 8. It's just hidden behind the secret page. Okay, cool. So now, okay. So now we are on step 8. We take A6. Did I just put my head in front of the camera? I did. Look at my unwashed hair. Okay, so we take our A6 part, which is this doohickey. And that is gonna go in there. Brodie doesn't ever shower, confirmed. Do you think my hair would look the way it does on camera if I didn't ever shower? I just haven't showered today. Or yesterday. Okay, so we take you, attach in direction shown. Okay, so direction shown. Oh, you've got it. Okay, you've got it that way. Okay. So we put you... Wait, I'm confused. How does... Oh, that's the power switch. Oh. Wait. I'm confused how we attach this. Is it showing me the diagram wrong? Oh, wait. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. I think. No. Have you seen the drama and Wayland protocols for EXT zones? If you didn't take a look at the comment, I will do that. I will definitely have a look at that. Oh, wait, I'm doing this backwards, aren't I? Oh, wait, okay. Yes? No? Am I doing this wrong, or am I just stupid? Oh, no, that looks right. Yeah, okay, that looks right. I just gotta leave that. I gotta make sure it doesn't pop out. So just... Wait, I had it, and now... There's like an angle it clicks in. And now I can't get it in there. I had it once, and now I don't know how to get it back. I think this might be the most finicky part so far. I think we can just, if we just leave it there? Yeah, I think we just leave it there. It should be fine. Because that looks right. If we can't turn it on, it's in the hole, okay? It's in the hole, and that's what matters, right? Because this is like the power switch for it. It looks like it's in there correctly, but I'm not 100% certain. It's fine. We'll leave that for now. Okay, so next up we take Lego for adults, optimized for injury of digits. Okay, so we take our A7 parts. A7 is this one. We need our A7 and A5. So these two are going to go on the motor itself. At least it's 5.7. It's 5.7. So you can't do haha funny meme. Thank God you can't do haha funny meme. I don't even, maybe am I just really old? I just don't know. I do not understand what this whole 6.7 is. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's funny. I don't know where it came from. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if anyone here young enough to explain what the hell it's supposed to mean. It's dumb and it should go die in a hole where it came from. Can you explain what it is? I would legitimately like to know. Meme for children. I got that much. That part's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so that's... Okay, so 7 is for the side of the motor with the terminals. And then 5 is for the other side. Okay. Aussie mode? I don't have that enabled for the camera, sorry. At least not for this camera. I should have disabled that for this stream. It's a copy pasta with no meaning. Yeah, that part I assumed as well. That was pretty self. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so we need to get little purple gears this time. Now, okay. So where are they? I do have the purple gears. However, we also have my little baggie here. I'm not going to use them, but I do have carbon gears as well. I only have enough for 3, and I was going to put these on my main motors. But we could technically use carbon gears on the shitty white bell motor, which seems overkill. That seems like way overkill to me. Seems like there is no sensible reason to ever do that. Unless you're like, I don't know, desperately running... actually, no. Box stock, you couldn't even do it. See, the OGs know the real funny number when it comes to those numbers. It is 7, 8, 9. Haha, get it? Why is there no Windows 9? Because 7, 8, 9. So funny. So funny. 69, 420. Those are also fairly good numbers as well. Okay, so we want to... Let's see. So we take our pinions. We stick purple gear. Apparently these are like basically impossible to get off. So make sure you do this the correct direction. Do they just go all the way into the... Yeah, so they go on level. Sorry, I went off camera. I think that's... Jeez, yeah, I can see why those might be a nightmare to get back off. There's technically, like, tools you can use to get these on. Yeah, using the desk is actually way easier. Why did I try to do that with my hands? What the hell was I doing? Okay. We have installed pinions. We've installed purple gears. So we take our A7. A7 is this one. No, wait. A7 is that one. You're A5. So we take our A7 and then we... That way, with that facing down, we go in. No, that's not right. Ah, that way. That way. I had it backwards. Okay. And then... A5 goes on... Ah, A5 goes on there. Okay, okay. We now have a mostly assembled motor. And now we need our A8 piece. So a podcast with the Ghosty Dev saying good things about Kitty Devs for developing many things to terminal, which at the same time I thought funny knowing his history. Yeah, look, for all the annoying things he's done, I will say Kitty is one of... Like, it is one of those programs that has pushed terminals forward. The Kitty Dev might be, like, very... There's a lot of, like, you know, devs of big projects that are, like, very particular about how they do things. And for all the problems the Kitty Dev has been involved in, I will say moving terminals forward, making it so you can actually draw in the terminal, making it so we bring terminals out of the 80s, I will say that's just all around a good thing. I was in lack of Windows 9, partially to programs matching on Windows 9 to detect 9 and 95 and 98. I heard this, but there's no reason why they couldn't have given an internal code name. They couldn't have... There's no reason why they couldn't have done that. I know that's like a popular explanation, but I don't buy that as an answer. Okay, so A8. Oh, A8 is our... Eh? Wait, I'm so confused. What is this? Keep A8 for future modifications. Oh, wait, we should have... A8 is the part we should have been using to install the pinions. Oh. Oh, this is our thing to push in the gears. I just used my desk. I didn't read that properly. It's fine. We'll keep this around though. No, I didn't get something wrong. It's just this is a tool to make things slightly easier. I guess we'll just put that back in the box. Okay, so now we can take car and we can. Which direction does motor go? Okay, so that's front of car. And then terminals should go onto there. Wait. Is that the correct direction? Oh, yep, that. And then... Oh, shit, it popped off. Did I install the power, the power switch wrong? Oh, that popped off now. Okay, getting the motor installed looks like it might be a bit finicky. Yeah, so that's definitely... That definitely goes in here. Attach this end first. Oh god. I think I might have put the... Have I installed the power switch wrong? That's the only thing I'm thinking I've done wrong here. That's why it's not going in correctly. No, it looks like that was right. Why is that not... What am I doing wrong then? Okay, there's definitely something I've got wrong here. At least I think so. Oh, wait. Do those slide? So that goes in there. Okay, that looks... There's okay, I've done something here. So that looks right. I don't know if I'm just not using enough force, or... Wait, did my audio... Where did the music go? Oh, no, there it is. Works on my machine. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Well, we'll do that once we have the motor in. That's... Every time I try to install this, this slightly jumps out of place. Wait. Do I have it? Is that right? Okay, yeah, I just wasn't using enough force. I think that's right. Yeah, okay, okay. 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 That was just a pain in the ass to get in. Which makes me worried about installing future motors. Okay. Fine. So, now we take green... I'll definitely have to ask someone from the club how you remove these for future customization. Because I don't know how you would get this back out, but there's definitely a way to unclip them. Maybe it shows at the end I don't know. First time catching you live? Well, you've joined for a real weird stream. This is definitely not what I'd normally be doing, but will you paint tux on it? I don't have any paint, sadly, but that would be cool. Okay, so we take green gear. And we put green gear like this. Okay. We need some other... There's another little shaft. Is that this one? Yeah, that's in here. Okay. Brodie opens another plastic bag. Can he work out this one? Next up, Warhammer. Do you think I'm made of money? Can he buy scissors? I have scissors. I might grab them, actually. Wait, maybe we can use the plastic cutters. This is 100% what they're used for. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Let me just put these out in here. Okay. So, we need... Take that out. We need these little guys. And we need an A2 piece. Well, we need... Yeah, we need the A2 pieces. Okay. Making stuff with wheels? That we are. That we are. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. It's gonna be until we get this done. And then I'm gonna go play some Path of Exile because the new league started. I was playing yesterday. right now playing a Rain of Arrows Deadeye, but that's going to turn into Kinetic Blast Deadeye when we get into maps, for anyone who cares about PoE. Okay, so we take Thing, we take Shaft, okay, and we take Gear. Ah, yes, power over Ethernet. Yes, I forgot PoE also means that. Okay, so we take front of Zoom, gotta go fast. Yes, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Wait, why is it? Oh, wrong way. Okay. It's supposed to be. Wait, hold on. That way. Okay, yeah. Okay, that can go in like that. I must have just had it the wrong angle then. Pocket Circuit IRL, how you doing, Ren? You missed the joy of trying to get the battery in. Or get the get the motor in. Oh, is that not? Oh, wait. Oh, does that need to actually be... Oh, that needs to, like, be fully inserted. Oh, okay, that's gonna be awkward as hell. Oh, now it's half in. Oh, now we've got a problem. Where did it go? Okay, here. Okay, so, let us do it like this. You can't see how bad this is screwing up, but I wish I had zoom, right? I don't have zoom on this lens. But I wish you could see just how much pain this is causing me. Has Brodie ever played any of the post Yakuza games with name changed like a dragon? No, I'm playing through the series right now. Okay, this is good. Maybe this is definitely why it recommended having the tweezers. Now, the problem with my tweezers is these are like regular tweezers. They actually just don't bend open enough to be able to neatly insert this. What if we... Actually, wait. What if I did it with the shaft? Actually, oh, no. We don't want to lose that. Yeah, actually, this might work. So you need new tweezers? Probably. But also, I have a better idea. We use the shaft. You take the shaft out. Boom! Science! Okay. So we use the shaft to, like, line it up. And then we can insert this. Okay. Now we just need to stick it back in the hole. Okay, cool. And now... gears spin. Wait, is it literally just floating in there? Okay. Grease time. Where did my grease go? Anything placed on top later? I don't know. There's a part that comes up later, so I don't know if that's what's gonna hold it in. Either way, let us take our grease and grease the gear. Okay, I think... should be fine. I can always grease it more later if I need to. Okay, cool. Okay, take this. Go. I had the thingy in there, and then it popped out. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, and then we take that out. Ruin the manual? Manual's fine, it's just a little bit of grease. What's a bit of grease ever done? What's a bit of grease ever done to some paper? Don't put those gears in for two-wheel drive mode. You know what? I hadn't even considered that as a possibility. Yes, you could theoretically do that, couldn't you? I don't know if it's legal. And there are cars that actually do run a single shaft. So you couldn't do it with those ones, because they have different gearing. But there's no reason you couldn't do it with a double shaft. We actually do have some single shaft cars here. This isn't mine. I bought this for a friend of mine who wanted to do a bulk order. But this does have a... where's the picture? This does have a single shaft motor. So this has a rear-mounted motor. Would there even be any advantage to making this only rear-wheel drive? I don't know enough about motors to answer that question. My assumption would be it would just be worse. Because you're not having the power go to all the wheels. Faster, maybe, depending on the track. Okay, how little fucking grease was in here? This tube is lying about how much grease is in here. Where's Lace Spades? Probably working on the Miata. Okay, that should still be good though. WD-40 the GOAT. There are people that debate about what the best grease to use is. Okay, let's just lightly run it across that to get the grease all over the gears. Bulk marine grease, and you're set for lifetime. Let's look it up. Marine grease. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can probably get some of this from like I don't know, like Bunnings or something. Okay, I think that should be fine. Everything's spinning correctly, which is good. We're not seeing any, like, hitches in the gears. I am worried about the gear lifting up like that, but then maybe there's something in the next step about that. I don't know what's in it. It just says, let's see if we can focus on it. It just says gurisu. So, I don't know what's in it. There's some, yeah, there's some more up there, but it just says gurisu. So, oh, the other side says grease. Okay. But it still has katakana. You gonna focus? There we go. Okay, next step. Next step is we take... So now we have a car that technically functions. Now we take A11, which is this big boy here. And we snip it off. And then take that last one. Super glue. Probably not the best of ideas, but... Oh, now we're getting darker again. Okay. Okay, cool. The anti-wear Tamiya grease is lithium-based grease. Lithium? Huh. Is that it? No. Eh? It just, again, it's the same thing. It just says put it in and snap. I see, you push it back. Okay. And then there's clips here. Actually, I don't know how to... Ah, okay, so to get it off, you can push that forward, then you can push the chassis forward, and then boom. Okay, okay. So boom, and then boom. Slide it in. Okay. Sweet. We now have a mostly constructed chassis. Woo! There's still a lot of steps left. Analog computing hardware. I literally don't know what you're saying. I would like, if you've something you can show me, I would like to know. Okay. Next step. Okay, so next step's easy. Next step's fine. Okay, okay. Next step we're gonna be taking... Wait, did I miss a step? Is that... No. Okay, cool. What a nice undercarriage. Thank you. Yeah, Lee grease used on plastic models. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, so we take the A1 pieces, which are our rollers here. There's 6 of them. Ah, okay, cool. Lee grease is like soap with a Lee head instead of Na. Lee as in lithium. I see, I see, I see. Okay. Analog computing is just punch cards and tape. That's the only thing that would come to mind for me. Maybe there's something else I don't know about. I've started my new job I've started this new job. Weekend is dead most of the time, so I've been playing trailers from zero. I'm probably going to be taking a break from trailers because new PoE League came out. But, you know, I'll definitely be getting back to it after the fact. Bro, you should build Hyperland instead. Why would I build it when there's an Arch Linux package? Why would I do that? It's a waste of time to me. I also want the Git build. Is it on the... Is the Git build on the Chaotic AUR? Did they fix PoE 2? Not really, so I'm playing PoE 1. Okay. Because you're building right now? I am building right now, yes. 1930... Let's not talk about Germany. Apparently PoE 2 is supposed to come out next year. Like that's the plan, supposedly. Is Vaxry one of the maintainers of Hyperland? Yes, let's call him one of the maintainers of Hyperland. Yeah, that's not an inaccurate descriptor. Maybe not the most accurate. He technically does maintain it. Will PoE 2 ever be good? I hope. I hope it will be. I think PoE 2 fundamentally does do a lot of things right. It's just... I think PoE... They shifted the design so much from PoE 1, made it... Like, the reason why people like PoE 1 is they like running around juicing. They like running around just blowing shit up. And PoE 2 slowed things down quite a bit. And PoE 1 used to be like that, like, 10 years ago. So it's kind of like taking PoE 1 back to kind of where it used to be. And for some people, that's a good thing. Some people think it's gotten too fast. But, I don't know, I'm of the mindset that I like where PoE 1 is at, for the most part. I have issues with some things. I don't like the introduction of Settlers of Calgo into core. I would have preferred that to not happen, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Oh, the watcher just fell off. Okay, cool. So what we're installing right now. Oh god, this is awkward. What we're installing right now are the rollers. These basically allow the car to comfortably go around corners. And it is awkward to get these on. Okay. Especially if you're doing this by yourself. I helped one of my friends install these last time. They're a lot easier with 2 people. You can have one person trying to line up the tiny plastic bullshit with the other plastic bullshit. And then not super worry about it. Once you start getting it in, it's not a big deal. You know what? Maybe I should get a magnetic screwdriver. Maybe that'll make my life much easier. Also, what if I just ignore entirely how it says to build and just do it like this? It's like easy, more or less easy to build. Yeah, God. Goddamn washer, come back. I think unlock computing on metal punch cards. Now that's an idea. Once I've sort of worked out how to do one of these. Theoretically, the others shouldn't be that hard. Theoretically. Every time I think I have it lined up. Oh, wait, are we screwing in? Oh my god, we got one. Okay. Okay. Whew, that took we got 6 of those to do. Jesus Christ. Okay. You know, I wasn't sure how long this would take to build. I didn't think that we'd actually be streaming for like 2 hours. Like, I get it's my first car, but like, I didn't think we'd actually go on this hard. Why aren't you using a bearing in that place? I am looking at what the instructions are telling me. It says fat screw, roller, and washer. I'm building the car to stock right now. Remember when I did that one Ikani stream? Are you gonna film it driving off or logging off? I can definitely run it. Maybe I should have done that before. Like, because we have everything in to power it. I could go get me some batteries and we can run it. Oh, installing 6 of these is a nightmare. Max 10 viewers playing Yakuza makes a toy car and breaks the record. No, I've had plenty more viewers doing cosmic stuff on... I don't even know how many people... I've not even looked at the view count for a while. I have no idea how many people are here. Yeah, I'll put my hand there so it doesn't fly off. 43. Definitely a quieter stream than a lot of the main channel ones. But I didn't expect most people would be here. Like, there was no world where I would expect most people to show up for me just sitting here building a plastic model. I was curious how many would be here. It is 11:47 right now. Cause like I had the car anyway, so I was like, I might as well just build it on stream. That was my logic, at least. It's like, I might as well just see, you know, are there people who are willing to watch model building content? Is that a thing that people are interested in? Because I was gonna do it I was gonna build the car anyway, so I was like, might as well test it, see how it goes. Also, it kind of depends on the time zone as well, I guess. Maybe doing this at a different time, people would be interested. I don't know. Either way, we're making progress. Okay, so they go on here as well. Yeah, Sword and Upcoming was watching someone else, had to jump in there. I think Brodie's breaking records. Yeah, definitely breaking records. Also, this isn't my normal stream day on this channel anyway. I know I don't stream that much on this channel, but normally I would be streaming yesterday. So, maybe that affects it as well. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not a streamer. That's the main thing. I make videos. Yo, thank you for the €2. Yeah, that's what that is. Porting tablet to PMOS, investing in AI. I'm drunk. Well, good luck with that. And the being drunk part. I don't know what PMOS is, and I don't know what it has to do with investing in AI, but congratulations. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate that, though. Oh, post-market? Oh, yes. Wikipedia saying note of com. I love that this is one of those weird rare occasions where Wikipedia and 4chan are on the same side of the political spectrum. How has this happened? What a weird world we live in. Is that an extra washer? I don't know why. There's one more washer than I would assume I need. I did stick it in the right hole, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Brodie's politics arc? No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good without getting involved in politics on this channel. It's not my vibe. I have opinions on things. You don't need to know them. Because I am an online jester. If you come to the Linux YouTuber asking for your political opinions, that's a you issue. Make politics boring again. I've heard a lot of people feel that way, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Spinny boys, they spin, cool. Okay, two more. Okay, okay, wait, there's another part. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. So, we want to get part number 13. Okay. Yeah, voting is mandatory in Australia. By mandatory, I mean they'll give you like a $50 fine if you don't do it. It's like, it's mandatory, but it's like, the punishment's not really that big of a deal. And yes, there's, if you want some fun, and if you want some like, completely inconsequential politics, go look up Australian democracy sausage. I would highly recommend everyone learn about the democracy sausage. Okay, so panel terminal. You go there. What? Wait, are there actually people that don't know about democracy sausages? Never heard of it. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's side tangent. I will show you guys what democracy sausages are. So, in Australia, it is very common at polling booths for like local charities and schools and things like that to, during an election, run a barbecue, run a sausage sizzle as we call them here, and usually it's used as like a fundraiser for, you know, whatever thing, because everyone's gonna be there. And basically everyone's gonna go vote, so if you're gonna run a fundraiser for a local charity, this is a good way to do so. And a lot of people are going, you know, and they're waiting there in a long line. It's like a 2-hour long line or whatever. So you want to get something to eat. And this is like a relatively, it's not like, it's like a relatively long-running tradition. Are the sausages even good? No, they're not. Apparently, there've been like fundraising stuff since the 20s, so like it's a long. The democracy sausage thing's a more recent thing, but the idea of fundraising at a polling booth is a relatively old thing. It's just like, it's like a no-brainer, right? If everyone's gonna be there, you might as well raise some money. This is why we left you guys on the island? Yeah, well, we gotta come up with ways to entertain ourselves somehow, don't we? Okay. There we go. Well, you don't support any of the candidates. Do you have to vote for someone or show up to vote? No, so you can, if you just want to show up and then just put a blank, like a blank, voting paper in the box, you can do that. Like, there is nothing that requires you to actually vote. The only requirement is you show up to the polling booth and have your name signed off. So if you legitimately don't want to do it, you don't want to support anyone, you can just draw a dick if you want to. You can just put a blank paper in if you want to. Like, nothing's gonna stop you. Like, they don't record your personal vote. They just record that you showed up. Drawing a dick sounds like the correct course of action. I believe there was a survey done on like how many invalid votes are made. And there is a non-zero number of people that do just draw dicks. And I respect that. We do get a lot of British TV here. Like a lot of the like big known British comedy shows sort of did make their way to Australia. Like, I remember growing up and like you'd get things like you get things like, you know, Mrs. Brown's Boys, Father Ted, stuff like that. Hi chat, I'm back. Hi, Abu Brachiosaurus, I'm still here. Is it the same? Is it? Hold up. Oh, no, it is that. It is that one. Okay. I never realized Bananas and Pajamas were Aussie until this year. Really? I'm just confused that you're even thinking about this question. Because, like, this is, like, such a iconic Australian thing for me. I didn't even realize anywhere else had Bananas in Pajamas. Can this go in the hole at a real angle? I don't want to dig into the plastic. There we go, much better. Okay, there we go. Last one of the rollers. Oh my god, this step's almost done. We even know Bananas and Pajamas in Netherlands. Really? Wait, here's a question. In the Netherlands, in the Philippines, is it dubbed? I would assume... Because they have, like, the human commentators, don't they, if I remember correctly? Or is... Do, like, they dub the song as well? Is the stream dead? Okay, I think we died temporarily. It was English on cable, but it aired on our local channels dubbed. The song remained unchanged. Okay. Wait, there we go. Okay. So, those are on... Oh, here we go. For your safety, never use other manufacturers' rechargeable batteries. Please use Tamiya battery products. No, I'm not going to buy your Tamiya batteries. We need some AA's. Do I have any here? No. Let me see if I have some AA's. Okay, so we have some chevrons. The totally high brand AA batteries. We are set to off, yes? Yes. Okay, put the positive... Ah, there we go. This way? Okay, and then negative this way. Okay, and now, if I installed the power switch correctly and I installed the motor correctly, we have a functional car. Oh god, that's... Did I install the batteries backwards? Hold up. Or is that... Hold up, is that the front? Which is the front? Oh, yeah, I'm holding it upside down. That'll do it, yeah. Yeah, no, I was holding it upside down. That, yeah. You actually can reverse the batteries, and it will run backwards, because electric motor fun stuff. Okay, so we have... I have no idea how I would get the batteries out of this. Getting batteries out of anything is always a nightmare. I guess I just like pop... I usually just like pop a thing in there. Why has no one invented like a like good way to hold batteries in and then still make them relatively easy to pop out? I've never seen anyone that has just like a good system for that. It's always gonna like jam a thing in here and like lift them out a bit. Like, surely someone has to have an idea, and they leak if you leave them inside. I actually did find some... So, okay, I bought the chevrons, and I bought some energizers around the same time. The energizers, they exploded. The chevrons, high-quality discount batteries. Okay. So, now we need... A10, which is this doohickey. Okay. Next video on the whiteboard will have don't build toy cars. Yeah, it's probably a good position to be in. Okay, so switch off when installing batteries. Okay, we already did that. So take the A10 and that goes over the batteries like this. And that clips in. That holds the batteries in place. And then I assume there's some way to remove that as well. But that's a later problem that I'll deal with then. Okay. And now we are up to... We still have like a couple of parts here. We have 2 A parts still left. So we'll get to those. But now we take out the chassis, or the shell, sorry. Okay, take that one, and that one. Car! Okay, D2. That's you. You're D2. Okay. And you clip in on the underside, like so. Yep. Okay. God, that looks so much yellower on the video than it does in real life. Then D3 goes on the other side. Piss car. Yeah. Yeah. The color is called Brilliant Orange. Just in case you're actually wondering. If you happen to look for the Tamiya paint color. Okay. So, we'll put you to the side for now. Put you, here. Okay. So now we get the sticker sheet. If you thought we had like a lot to do before, welcome to the sticker segment. Piss orange, brilliant too. Brilliant piss orange. I still have this one washer left over, and I hope I didn't miss it somewhere. It's weird that there's just one extra washer. I don't like that. I really, really hope there's something that one extra washer is used for. So we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later. Okay, tweezers are useful when applying small stickers. God, okay, so... Whew. Okay, so... Let's start... It's a spare part, I hope so. You know what? I'm gonna leave the spoiler till later. I don't trust myself putting the spoiler on right now. Okay, sticker number 3 goes on... This is... Watch a grown adult struggle to install stickers. This is going to be your life now. Okay. Sticker. Okay. Let's install that the correct direction. And on the correct side. Now, I should get very particular about making sure they are pixel perfect installed. Getting these misaligned is one of the most infuriating parts of the hobby. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I am sure. Correct way is to pinch them with soapy water. Really? Okay. It is brilliant, Orange. This stream is sponsored by Brilliant. Sign up with my code to learn how to use tweezers and stuff. Or something. My OCD could never. Yeah, look, I know that as soon as I erase the Windows. Oh, okay, good. I'm just gonna hope and pray. That's gonna be my solution. And so far, it's working. Oh, did the stream die? Welcome to my incredible internet. We love the NBN. So, there's actually tournament rules about, like, what percentage of the stickers have to be installed. I know that might sound stupid, but, like, that actually is part of the tournament rule set. Okay. So we have this spoiler sticker here, and it's got to like wrap around the spoiler bend. So that's gonna be fun. Let's go with number 8 next. 8 is down the bottom here. But on this side. No floor beers this stream. It's been a while since we've done that, hasn't it? Man, a lot of the new people... You've been around for a while if you know about floor beers. Okay. It's gonna have to just be slightly imperfect. There we go. I support floor beers. Floor beers is always fun. I like floor beers. I believe that was the Sonic stream where I got quite drunk. And I was on the floor by the end of it. The last chair bender. Shoeies? No shoeies, but that could have been fun. I love how much people freak out who don't know about a shoey when you told them about it. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. How could you drink a beer out of a shoe? Oh my god. Okay. This step's going quicker than I had expected. Okay, so where is 10? 10 is... Oh, 10 we just gotta fucking free ball it. Okay, we're leaving 10 for now. 10, it just goes along here with no guide at all. Okay, let's do the headlights then. Sonic Robo Blast 2? Yeah. Save 10 for last. I'm gonna save that for when we do the spoiler. We gotta do the spoiler first, because the spoiler is gonna bother me slightly less. So you guys getting up to much right now? Or you just like chilling, watching the stream? I'm coding. Shuey? Go to Wikipedia if you know who Shuey is. What are we working on? I was eating Japanese food when you started. Well, that was like 2 hours ago, so I hope you'd be done by now. Otherwise, that's a long food. Currently 2 a.m. here, not long... Wait, not long awake? Why are you getting up at 2? Do you have work or something? Or do you just like being up at 2 in the morning? Okay, 13... 13, we also got a fucking free ball. Okay, 15... Okay, 15 we have a guide. We're doing 15 next then. Nocturnalism. I see. You're an owl. Just never sleep. Sleep is for the weak. That's good enough. I know I'm not gonna make the stickers perfect, and it would normally bother me, but I just know that if I let it bother me, I am never going to finish installing the stickers. So I'm just accepting the fact that it's going to be imperfect. And it's going to annoy me. Okay. We're slowly beginning to look like the car on the box. What's another one we can... Okay, let's do the windshield, I guess. Problem starts when the stickers come out too nice, so you can't drive that body. You know what? You actually might be right. Just have it be slightly screwed up so you actually want to drive it. That's actually a incredibly good point. Yeah, that's way off. God damn it. Okay, this is... Maybe I shouldn't have done this one first. You know, I'm going to leave that one for just a moment. We're going to do the top of the windshield. That should act as a better guide. This is awkward. think that works. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look as pissy with the stickers on. Imagine that. Oh my god. I'm not gonna get this the windshield on correctly, am I? Oh. Okay, that's not good. That's actually horrendous. We're not gonna worry about that. Look at this gap. Look at the gap in the windshield. It's not even focused, but you can probably still see the yellow line coming through. You know what? That's not good. That's really not good. But it's fine. It's Jova. I knew my first car was gonna have some problems. And this is kind of like a complex one sticker-wise. I really shouldn't have bought this as my first car. I bought it because I was like, I like the vibes. It got cool vibes. Nothing Sharpie can't fix. Actually true. Yeah, this is like a really complicated sticker job. Not a phrase I thought I'd ever say in my life, but it actually is kind of complicated sticker job. Because it requires like an 8-year-old's talent, not a 4-year-old's. Okay. 20 goes there. Like, you gotta like slide the sticker under the cutouts in the hood. Why did I buy this? Of all the MA chassis I could have bought, why did I buy the most complicated sticker job I could possibly find? 25. This looks like bootleg Legos. It's definitely not Lego. It's much cooler than that because it has a motor in it. Try this CLK GTR TT02. Nightmare. Okay, well, maybe there is worse. But this certainly wasn't the car I should have bought. I really did. I vibed too hard. I vibed too close to the sun. Some Lego cars have motors. You are correct there. There is the whole... And there was like the Lego Mindstorms thing as well. We actually did have that at my school. That was really cool. And then this is a 21. Trying to line it up well now, I think just makes it look worse. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's cursed. Oh, I don't like that front strut. Well, I certainly... It's a nice change. Definitely a nice change of pace. Certainly not gonna be a thing I do all the time. But I would... I've said for a while I would like to do other streams on this channel. Like, I've wanted to do, like, you know... going through... There's like a Python farming game. I assume you've probably seen it before. Python as in the language, not Python as in the snakes. It's like you automate a farm with Python code. Rare main channel live stream. Yes. I almost put that on the wrong side. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. So I've wanted to do stuff like that for a while. It's just a matter of actually sitting down and like sitting down and doing the stream and like planning out what I want to do. I wanted to do things like going through like the Rust documentation. Are you full-time or part-time on YouTube? I've considered going full-time, but not yet. It's something that may happen in the near future. What I'm thinking is let one more financial year run out and then see where we're at then. But it's definitely on my radar yeah. So part-time now, full-time soon TM. How many people are watching on YouTube right now? That is a good question. Let's find out. There is 35 people here. That's how many. Does that run all the way? Actually, we'll do it from that side. That's... Oh, that's why that's a little cursed. Does that run down? Oh, I'm not running it far enough, that's why. Okay, it actually runs... It runs down to here. And then it goes... Yeah, there we go, okay. The number's not accurate because YouTube operate... The line's even worse now. Why did I get something with a pinstripe? What a bad idea that was. You know what? This is law accurate to how well I would paint a car myself. So you know what? That's what we're going with. This is a law accurate car build. Yeah, YouTube operates on eventual consistency. So it'll tell you numbers, but my numbers are generally more accurate. It's okay from afar. It is okay from afar. No, it's not a... It has a motor in it. So, yeah. It's not an RC car, though, because you have a remote control. You race it around a track. It's a battery car. Yes. Yeah, we'll go. That's a descriptor that works. Okay. You know what? The ones that are actually like freeform kind of work better because I can't tell as much if I've done them wrong. Yeah, battery car works as a descriptor. Okay, and then... there, and then put you under here. Iron that out with that one. It's almost starting to look like it does in the box, just not installed as well. Okay, so we want it to stop around about there. You want it to run along that line. Okay, okay. Yeah, ish. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, this is a very sticker-heavy car. Some of the cars have a lot less than this. How many distros have you tried so far, and which is your favorite base distro? Arch is my favorite. Like, that's why I use it, frankly. Like, yes, like, other distros are cool, but at the end of the day, right, like, Arch is... It does everything I need it to do. Sticker heavy, 25 stickers. Yeah, it has 25 stickers. Technically 27. The Sand Scourge, you have to prime and automotive paint. This is easy mode. God. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't know, Arch is the main distro I've, like, daily driven. So that's the one I have the most experience with. I've used other things here and there. At the end of the day, right, like, my position on everything when it comes to distros is just use whatever you think makes sense. If you vibe with something, I'm not going to tell you not to use it. Oh my god, okay. Getting it slightly off here throws off the entire sticker. I am happy I left this one to the end. This one seems like the most nightmarish sticker to implement, to install. Okay, am I... Yeah, so that line is supposed to run along there. Okay, that's fine. Watch it, like, overlap now and the name not show up correctly on the spoiler. The spoiler is the final boss. The spoiler is absolutely the final boss. Ah. Oh, I just tore the sticker. Okay, well, that's fine. It's not installed straight at all, but it's a car. Well, that was a mess. The entire spoiler was done wrong anyway. Like, There was no saving it. Okay, so now we have... I think now we have 2 last parts left. Okay, so... So now we can go and take this. Actually, I'm gonna take the batteries out for now. How do I take the battery cover off? Oh, okay, no, okay, I'll do that afterwards then, that's fine. It's definitely not, that's definitely not installed. What is this diagram? Ah. Yes? No. Yes, this is definitely definitely installed. So that slides in just like that. Where's the other bit that has to clip on? Under here, there's a clip. How does that go in? Oh, wait. Oh, there's another part. Oh, that would explain it. Okay, so we take the A4 piece. You guys hearing that rain? Ah, there we go. Okay, I was missing the last piece. The last piece was there to, like, lock things into place. Oh my god. Final step. Cut. This one. And this is a piece. What do you do? The A3 piece. Oh, this is how we later... This is how we later detach... something. What was A9? A11... Oh, that's how we later detach the... battery terminal pieces. Okay, okay. And it can be used to detach the motor. Ah, so this is this piece, this little doohickey here. That's used for removing the motor later. Okay. Whoo! Oh my god. Have I played OSRS? I've not played OSRS, but I played RuneScape when it was in 2007. Okay, and then the last steps we have here, this is just about how to detach various pieces, how to remove the battery cover, how to remove the batteries itself. For use in Japan only. No. Oh, I guess that's probably a number to call. We have achieved car. The stickers were a nightmare to install. A lot of the things were a nightmare to install. But we have installed car. Holy shit. That took like 3 hours. Now, we're not doing this today, but I do have upgrade parts. Like I have a whole upgrade set here. We're not doing this today. But, oh my god. Did you expect it to take this long? I was thinking maybe 2 hours. Also, we do still have the mysterious washer, which I don't know what this is for. I don't know why there's one extra washer. That the same kind as from the Yakuza game? Yes. Yes, so this is a mini 4-wheel drive car. This is the same thing that you would have seen in Yakuza 0. Or, I guess, Gaiden as well. This is a real thing. These are real cars. You can buy them. I know there's some clubs in America. I know Hobby Japan runs a club. But it's like mainly a thing in like Asia, mainly a thing in, yeah, it's mainly Japan is where they have the Tamiya Cup, which is like the world tournament. But there are events elsewhere as well, and there are little clubs here and there. Why are they called washers? I don't know. You're gonna race your car? I don't have a track here. But yes, I will race the car. I will show when I get a chance to race the car, I will show you guys the video. But today we do not have that chance because I don't have a track, because this is the main problem with it. The tracks are really expensive. Now, because the tracks are so expensive, there are people that have 3D models for the tracks, and there are people that have, or there are also Chinese tracks as well that you can get on like Alibaba. But like the official Tamiya tracks are really expensive. Like $200 for like a beginner track. Let me see if I can find it. Tamiya Junior track. Yeah, $342 for the basic track. 3D printing time. Honestly, not the worst idea. And this, I'll show you the basic Tamiya track. This is the 3-lane version. There's a cheaper 2-lane version, but 3 lanes what everything's based on. This is $300 of ABS plastic. It's definitely not $300. There's no world where it's $300. This is the main problem. This is why clubs are the main thing, and why there's people 3D printing, and why there's like why there's the Chinese tracks, because that's not $300 worth of ABS plastic. No, there is no world where that costs $300 to make. Paying for the graphics, yeah, you're paying for the 3 colors of paint. But yeah, we have built car. God. Well, I guess thank you guys for coming around and checking out all of this. I don't know why you guys wanted to watch. I guess it's just like a fun chatting stream, but I appreciate it. Yeah. Club tracks are much longer as well. Yeah, club tracks, they'll spend like thousands of... I've asked the club owner how much he spent on tracks. I think the track we run on is like $2,000. Because it's like a relative... It's not even a big track. It's just tracks are so expensive. Anyway, I'm going to head out for the day. So I'm going to go play some Path of Exile. And yeah. So thank you guys for sticking around. I guess next time... I don't know what we'll do next time. We'll work something out then. But I guess, yeah. I do want to do different kinds of streams. I don't know what we're going to do. Like, I've done so many of the Cosmic streams. I'd like to do something different. But, you know, just haven't gotten around to it yet. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. So enjoy the rest of your day. Or it's finally the Chromebook stream. Also need to do that as well. Yeah. Anyway. Enjoy your day, all the fun stuff. We'll be back tomorrow with videos. If you've not seen today's video, go check that out as well. And, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy your day. And I am going to head out. So, see you guys next time.